Why are you in a coffee deficit today? What's up with that?
I don't know. I think it's hormones and the crap sleeping.
Oh, okay. I've had the absolute worst afternoon. I think I'm going to fall face down into narcolepsy attacks this whole week.
Yeah, no. I attribute that completely to hormones, to where you're doing just fine, and for no apparent reason, you need to sleep for a week. It's like getting hit by the exhaustion 2x4. You're done with.
So funny.
I'm just like, we need siesta so bad.
God, yeah.
And then there are times I'm like, I'm getting shit done, and that's just fine. So like I said, I just attribute it all to the freaking hormones. Happens to guys too. They're just not as well, as things rearrange and do all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, well, my guy is one of those people, and I'm fascinated. I really do believe that people are. They're built differently, and he's like a bear. He needs a lot of sleep. Mm-hmm. He just really does. And I mean, I look at him and I'm like, how can you sleep that much? Mm-hmm. And so he's pretty fine, but he has no problem. If he's tired, he just goes and lays down.
Yeah,
it's like, okay.
No, I do well with naps. I have a good friend who's like, I wish I could nap. Some people just are not good nappers.
I'm not a good napper.
You're not a good napper? Oh, no, the other day I was like, I need to get up and do things, but my bed is so comfortable.
Didn't you have a Facebook post about that, I think?
I
think I saw that.
I don't want to move.
Must nap. That's funny. So last week, it was such a bummer that we could not do the drill dough live. Are you able to get online today?
I'm going to let's go. Poke the little buttons, make sure the sound is on. I updated the Facebook app, so let's see how that goes. I was realizing the publish live video. Okay.
Because I think this is funny stuff.
And then we could go over here. And then I brought something else too. I decided.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm having some gravity here.
Okay.
Mike and I are not.
There you go. Okay.
Let's go through that way. And let's see what we got here. And so, okay, gotta get that cleavage right. There we go.
There you go.
Ready? Everything all good? Okay.
Yep.
So what we've got is, I think we're live here.
Yes,
and
on Facebook.
Is the handy dandy drill dough. As you can see, looks like your basic regular drill.
Oh, and it sounds like one too.
What I like is it has a little light so you can see what's going on.
Perfect.
It comes with the vacuum lock attachment. Fits in the drill just like, regular old drill. So tuck this in there and tighten it up. And I love this because it is, tooled aluminum and the whole deal. And if you're familiar with the Doc Johnson vacuum lock products, they are amazing. They're made in the U.S. They're a little bit pricier. We carry some at our Burnsville location, but you can get all of them at the Great Northern Sex Toy Store. GreatNorthernSexToyStore.com. There we go. That's the only way I can say that, and I came up with it. And but it's just really. But here's the fun part. See, it's got this little attachment, which means you can put any vacuum lock dong on it. Now, this is Facebook, so I have censored it.
Are you serious?
Let's be honest here. We're talking about Facebook here, and they're cutting down a lot of different things. So
you got to go to the Great Northern Sexcast Facebook page and look at.
So I didn't have a chance to write the word censors on it, but I did in fact put a little piece of paper over it. And I'm also, because once again, this is just brilliant on me. It's just running around like a crazy person on an extra day because personal matter on Tuesday couldn't be here. But what happens is that you've got your basic. You got a nice hole in the bottom of the drill dough. You've got your attachment here. I'll take this off. It's going through there. And it slides in here, and it's really okay. Now I don't have. I say getting on here is sort of tough. Notice bad wrist, so I'm not going to do it. And what happens? You don't want it to fall off. So they have a powder. It's a cornstarch-based powder that you sprinkle in there. You sprinkle on this. It helps slide it in. It's sort of like a powdered lubricant. But if you put this on, let's say it was all the way on, and then
that is one monstrous-looking situation we've got going on there.
And it turns.
That thing is huge.
Now, mind you, you don't need to use the whole thing. The person in charge of it has all of the control of the in and the out. This is a very nicely veined can show you the bottom part, veined area. There's a very nice frenulum,
Do they come in different colors?
Like the VacuLock has a ton of systems from Doc Johnson.
Okay.
The drill does just have a few.
Okay.
You can buy just the starter set. If you already have the VacuLock, you're still going to need this part because this has been made to fit onto a drill. So if you have a regular drill, you can just buy the starter set of the plug and the dong, or because like I said, if you've got the dildos you want, really wish that they sold this separately, but they don't at this point. It's going through there. And this is a lower torque. I think I'm using the right word. People can just scream into their, whatever their listening device is that I'm using the right word. But it's made for this. It's not, you're not really going to use this to, if your other drills in the house, you maybe put together IKEA furniture, but you're not building anything with it.
Okay.
It's lower torque.
So don't go out and try to fix your fence or.
But there's big displays at the Fridley store and the Burnsville store. I can't remember where the third one is, and we're going to have it displayed out at Pride, too. In fact, they sent some really fun T-shirts. But that came in. We've been talking about it. But this came in this week. And it's something called Sweet Treats Tongue Tied. It's a dual motor silicone tongue. Now, mind you, many, many people have come up with a tongue vibrator.
Okay.
But this one actually has... It's rechargeable. It's got the thing going through here. But if you hold on to it, and then I drill into this.
Is it silicone?
Yeah, it actually makes a very. If you hold on to it, it doesn't. It doesn't really stop. It actually makes sort of a tongue motion. A lot of ones that we had, in the years past, people would make. We just sort of flicker. They do this, or if you hold on to them, they wouldn't. This sucker doesn't stop. And we were this came in and we went, this is really nice. It's sort of, I don't know if you can see, it's got little tiny nubbies on it.
Oh my gosh, like a tongue.
Like a tongue. And it is really a nice, it's going to do what you want a tongue to do.
Okay. How much is that one? Do you know?
Oh, let me see if they put. Okay, this is the tester box. I'm gonna have to. When we put a link on it, I grabbed it really fast.
Okay.
But it is rechargeable. It is silicone.
I'm just watching the movement of that thing, and it does. It looks like the biggest tongue you've ever seen in your life. It really does.
And when you're holding on, the motor stuff is up front here because when you're holding onto this, yes, I can feel it in my hand, but it's not making my hand numb.
Okay.
And so I really like a good bass on a vibrator.
Okay.
Because you want the vibration to go where you want the vibration, not on your hand.
Oh my God, that thing, I'm mesmerized. I'm just mesmerized by that thing.
It's faster.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. So I have to back up to the drill dough for one quick second. Colleen, do they make any smaller dongs for that thing?
God, this is fun. I wonder how you turn this off.
Oh my God, we can't turn off the tongue. God, that's a dream come true for most people. I can't make the tongue stop.
Oh, God. I'm going to do this.
Oh, my God. That's going to be funny. We're going to be hearing that noise for the entire...
God. Well, okay. No, they do. I'm not sure what comes in with the drill dough stuff. I'm going to... by the way, this is waterproof, which is handy. I'm going to look into that, and when we post the link, I'll... let's see when I post it. I still can't turn it off. This is hilarious. I figured out how to turn it on. I figured it would... No, faster.
Yep.
Oh my God! It does. Oh, it's doing really fun. It's pulsating.
Oh God!
I found another button. I'm very excited. Sorry. Okay, we'll get back to that. But no, we have the drill dough. We have the tongue. We have a bunch of different things. The like I said, we'll post a link to the drill dough sort of display and a whole bunch of different. things. And I know that Doc Johnson makes smaller VacuLock items, and not all this large.
Because that thing is big. Mm-hmm. That is freaking humongous.
So I'm just going to giggle. I'm going to try and figure this out. Thanks for looking at this. This is totally entertaining me.
Okay. It is me too. Are they all pink like that?
They're all pink.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right on. Okay. So, wow, we've got a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff. So, first off, Colleen can't make the tongue stop. It's walking across the studio table. Oh my God.
Okay, so I might have to text AJ in the office.
Can I just see it for a second? Yeah. I have to touch this thing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, is that hilarious? Okay, yeah. It's actually it looks softer from across the room. Oh my, it will not turn off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it just keeps going faster.
I'm going to text the office and ask
That's
how
the
to
tongue.
turn it off.
That's what you're hearing. Can you hear that?
I know. I'm just giggling.
I can't make it. We can't make the tongue stop. Why is that funny?
Off the
tongue. Who has to ask that at work?
Well, I'm sending it to the buyer. Hopefully she'll...
Okay, I'm going to give that back because now it's freaking me out. Mm-hmm. It's freaking me out. Okay. So we've all heard about... You know what? I have a feeling that that's going to pop up in one of my dreams at night. That it's going to be like this, dismembered, disembodied tongue that's, flapping around and very busy. You've ever heard of the beer goggle effect, or maybe possibly experienced it for yourself?
Actually, I was always the you press both buttons to turn it off.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, so I'm just giggling. I'm like, normally it turns off the same way that it turns on because I just press one button. So see, this is the thing. We get all of these new toys in, and every single one of them is a learning experience. I mean, and then there was one line we got in, I'm blanking on the name of it right now, that almost every toy turned on and turned off differently. We're like, it's the same company.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and if it's frustrating for us, I can understand how it's frustrating to, customers. So we do our damnedest to figure this out. So now everybody knows you turned it off.
Both buttons.
Both buttons.
How do you turn off the tongue? Big burning question of the day. Who knew that could be an issue? I never dreamed.
No. I like I said, I turned it on. That was fine. And I'm like, did I turn? I must have accidentally hit both buttons earlier because I had it on and off. So I'm not sure what the world I just did.
We have no fun.
My big ass man hands. I do have big hands.
We have no fun around here. So I think this is kind of interesting. There's a new study published in the Journal of Social Psychology. And Colleen, I do not believe that we have covered this one yet. This study basically looked at straight men who became more quote unquote sexually fluid when inebriated, more willing to try same sex. So, very interesting. They recruited a total of 83 straight men and women bar hopping in the Midwest. It happened in the Midwest. They were asked to complete a survey about how many drinks they'd had, and then they had to watch a 40-second video of either a physically attractive man or woman drinking and chatting with a bartender. Then they rated their sexual interest in the person in the video from buying them a drink to going home together to have sex. Now listen to this. The men showed high interest when the attractive woman was on the screen. Women were more attractive to the man. However, men were more likely to make sexual comments about the woman after the video. And they also expressed, they still liked their women, but they noticed that the more the men drank, the more interested they became in the men in the video. And the men that had nothing to drink, that described themselves as straight heterosexual, showed no interest. So it takes about 10 drinks was the...
How you're even functioning after 10 drinks? I mean, I would...
Do you even know you're a man after 10 drinks?
No. Seriously? Did they say how... 10? No, that's not even... How can that possibly even be a safe freaking study? They didn't give them the drinks. Oh, okay. They interviewed the people, asked them how much they'd had. Oh, okay. Now, does it surprise you that in the Midwest that they found people that had 10 drinks? Doesn't me. I mean, I've managed up at a friend's lake to go through a 12-pack of Corona out on a pontoon, but that was an all-day deal. And then, and it's Corona. It's not like I'm sucking down a bottle of Jack Daniels or a bottle of Stoli or, where you can tell or whatever it is. Sorry, 10 drinks. No, I can see that because I know that women in general are more comfortable saying that another woman is attractive than most guys are saying another guy is attractive. Mm-hmm. And so if you put on you give them booze. Yep. Yeah. It's there. They probably think someone's attractive in other places, but it's just not socially acceptable to say it. But as soon as you have your beer goggles, your beer megaphone, your beer thoughts. Or your beer dialing finger. Yes. Drunk dialing. Again, another thing that I am just completely and utterly thrilled that you just didn't have the access to this sort of thing to access when we were young and dumb. You know what else is?
Well, think about this too. Like now, virtually nobody ever leaves your life. Really. I mean, theoretically.
Oh, yeah. People have come back to my life that I never thought that I would ever, hold a high school. I'm like, well, yeah, I like this person in high school. Then you leave high school. You don't really see him or you run across. But there were people that I liked, and now some of them I see through social media.